If you're looking to cut costs and save more money, I have gems for you. You probably have not thought of these things before. So I shared this before on other social media platforms. They loved it, they reposted it, it kind of went viral. So I'm sharing them with you. These random things are things that, unusual way, but it's going to save you a lot of money. I have my list here. Let's get into it. Number 1, calculate your big purchases by hours worked or number of goods sold and not just the price. I will explain. So if your monthly salary now is like 100,000 naira, right? If you divide it by 30, that means you earn about 3,003 every day. That 50k dress you bought, that 50k shoes you bought, it's not just 50k, it is 15 working days of your life. Because if you're earning 3,003 per day, that means you need to work for like 15 good days to make 50,000 naira. As a business person, how many items do you need to sell to make a profit of 50,000? Knowing all of these things, we used to go and rush and spend money you did not have. Think again. So before you start swiping ATM back and forth, calculate and ask yourself, how many days of my life do I want to waste and spend on things I just want to let them know that I have arrived, to pepper social media people? If you don't need it, do not buy it. Number 2, leave your ATM at home while going shopping. Okay, this is not for everybody though, but who can relate to this? You go to a supermarket, maybe you just want to buy tissue, you just want to pick up something and leave. Before you know it, you're carrying one big trolley, throwing things that you do not even need. Why? Because you have ATM card. So alternatively is maybe to shop with a list, but something you could do is maybe withdraw the cash amount you need for the things on your list, or better still, the ATM you're going to go shopping with, let it be just have the amount you need for your list. If it finishes, go back to your house. I feel like that's the only way I tend to stick to my list, because most times you go to these supermarkets, you start buying things you don't, okay, maybe you actually need these things, but you can stay without them, you can survive without them. You start seeing them, and before you know it, you want to spend 15,000. They don't total up bill of 100k for you. Leave your ATM at home, you will not die. But then, this is not for everybody. Number 3 things I do to save a lot of money is to compare prices. So when I want to buy something, if I don't know the price, I want to find out the price. And one website I use a lot is Jiji. Because when you go to Jiji, you see a lot of wholesalers, all of the people you see in the market, their prices are listed there. So when you are armed with the price of that item, so when that vendor is selling you something, you'll be like, you think I don't know the price. Or even when you enter the market, if you're not buying online, in the here, they want to run you to it, for we already know the price. So recently, I wanted to buy something, a whiteboard marker. Be on the lookout, because very soon on this channel we are going to dive into serious teaching with whiteboard and everything. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for, right? So I wanted to buy a board. I saw the price online, I saw the price on social media, 150,000. I'm like, oh my god, this is actually very pricey. But I said, as usual, let me compare, because this is the vendor follows me on IG. I wanted to buy from them, but I said, let me check for prices and everything. I went on Jiji, guess what? That particular item, that board, was selling between 85,000 to 95,000. I said, what's going on now? Or could it be size? Because it has sizes. I checked the size. It was the same thing. They told me 150. I still don't understand. It's either they are buying from someone that is buying from someone that is buying from someone. Because the difference is massive, right? And I sent the sample to them. They told me 150k. I said, sorry, it's above my budget. Now, if I didn't know the price ahead, I would run and go and buy. No, that I'm buying at ×2 of the price. So yes, always compare prices before you actually buy. That way you're well informed. Number 4 way that I save a lot of money is something I try to do maybe once a week, is practice a no spend day. So a no spend day, on this day, the only thing you can spend money on is essential, maybe on food and transport. Other things would wait, right? And the beautiful thing is that some of those things you feel like you need to spend on, you realize that they're not actually very necessary. You can survive without them. And if I'm in the house, that means maybe there's probably food in the house. I'm not going anywhere, so I'm not even spending on transport. But if you're going to work, yes, spend on transport, on your feeding, but that is all. Any extra thing, wait, send me urgent 2k. I don't have. Let's go and eat us and buy this one. No, because you know that this is your no spend day. It really helps a lot, though it can be a bit tricky if you have kids. But what you can do is, what do the kids need? Get these things ahead so that on that day you stick to it. You can start with just once a month, once a week. It helps you to save a lot of money. And finally, on the 5th random thing that helps me save money is wash your hand. Wash your hand. Okay, this is on health, right? You have to be very intentional with your health. Something as little as washing your hands properly, washing your vegetables. Please, if you don't have a health insurance, get it. You might feel that you have money. One serious health issue will wipe away your life savings. So if you are a staff, you work, you have insurance, please take advantage of it. HMOs, right? And if you don't have, you maybe work for yourself. Please, there are so many companies out there. I think there's even one that is as little as 2,000. I will find their names. An HMO company. Some of these InsurTech, or I think that's what they call it. Please sign up to one, because health is very important. Now, who the hell did they find money, right? But you know those simple, small tips that is going to help you stay healthy, avoiding dirty restrooms, just avoiding some roadside food, those small things, washing your hand, they are very important. They keep you healthy. If you're healthy, you're gonna be wealthy. If you're looking to go beyond saving to actually building wealth, investing, you are at the right place. On this channel, I have different videos that would help you start your investment journey as a beginner. Whether you want to invest in stock, treasury bill, bonds, I'm going to link all of these videos in the description. Go there now and watch them. So that's that. I just thought to like share with you. Over to you. What are those random things you do in your house, you do throughout your day to help you save money? Share with us. Let's learn from you.